Valve might be cooking up a brand new Steam powered device, and if these leaks are real, it could change everything we know about handheld gaming, and living room gaming at that. Imagine a future where SteamOS dominates not just PCs, but consoles too. But that's not all. 8BitDo just dropped a Bluetooth controller that could be your next favorite for the Switch. ASUS is turning waifus into RGB PC components. And Phil Spencer, he has some things to say about the future of Game Pass. Let's dive in because this week gaming is kind of wild. So, Valve might actually be resurrecting the Steam machines. And no, this isn't one of those leaks that turns out to be someone tapping a Raspberry Pi to a shoebox and calling it a prototype. Thanks to a YouTuber named Bringa Studios, which is, let's be honest, sounds like a wizard who sells refurbished GPUs in Diane Alley. We just got the first look at what appears to be a legit in-house Valve-made Steam box. Yeah, Valve may have quietly ditched the first round of Steam machines like a bad X, but apparently they never stopped tinkering behind the scenes. And if this leak is anything to go by, Gabe Newell's garage might be home to more experimental tech than Area 51. Now, quick flashback. Remember those original Steam machines? The ones that made random PC partners and powered by SteamOS before Proton even existed? Yeah, those were about as user-friendly as trying to play Skyrim with the Guitar Hero controller. Most people ended up just installing Windows on them and treating them like a overpriced budget PCs. Unsurprisingly, Valve has pulled the plug harder than a rage quitter in a rank match. But they didn't stop. They regrouped, focused on Proton, dropped Steam Deck like it was hot, and boom, instant redemption arc. Fast forward to today, and suddenly, boom, Bringa Studios drops a video showing that can only be described as the Steam Deck's bigger, boxier cousin. This boxy beast comes equipped with the AMD Ryzen 5 1400, an RX 580, a custom MSI motherboard that's rarer than a PS5 in 2020. And no, it's not just some slap together DIY PC. It has all the weirdly specific Valve white touches, like a custom GPU riser with DisplayPort pass-through, virtual link setup, and a freaking motion-activated Halo Ring power button. I mean, if your PC doesn't light up when you wave it like you're saying hi to Cortana, it's not even futuristic. The front I/O also is packed with two USB-A's and a Type-C that doubles as a DisplayPort. Because why not confuse everyone while being impressively fictional? And there's the kicker. The Steam controller. It works wirelessly with the box out of the gate. That means Valve literally baked in a controller module like it's 2015 and the Steam controller never died in our hearts. Now, when Brinkus tried installing SteamOS, the box said, nah, not today, likely due to Polaris GPU driver issues. But then he slapped Bazite on it, and voila, Half-Life 2, Alex, Doom, Red Dead 2, Forza Horizon 4, all playable. That's wild for a machine that was probably collecting dust in some Valve's test lab for the past 6 years. Oh, and when it boots into Windows, it literally identifies itself as a Valve Steam box. Not like it's pretending it's not hiding, like it's, yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up here. Even if it can't run Windows 11 without crashing like an EA launch title, these things scream real Valve prototype. And with Valve recently saying it wants SteamOS on every device, this discovery suddenly feels like more than just a nostalgic artifact. It feels like starting of something bigger, a second shot at conquering the living room. A box with the soul of the Steam Deck and an aqua ambition of the original Steam machine. If this is what Valve has been hiding, I'm all in. Just tell me where to sign and who to bribe. So yeah, buckle up because the age of the Steambox 2.0 might just be around the corner. And this time they might actually get it right. Unless it lights up, levitates, and cooks breakfast too. I'm not sure how they're going to top this. Alright folks, remember my video I did on this? By the way, check out my video on the Ultimate 2 controller. Link will be in the description. The controller guys have spoken, and they bless us with another 8BitDo creation. Say hello to the 8BitDo Ultimate 2 Bluetooth controller, a shiny new version of the already excellent Ultimate 2 wireless. And here's the kicker. This one is finally compatible with the Nintendo Switch. That's right, no more third-party controller, FOFM, if you're a Switch player. 8BitDo just pulled a reverse Uno card on exclusivity. Now let's talk differences. The previous Ultimate 2 wireless was no slouch. It came in hot with TMR joysticks, Hall effect triggers, tactile bumpers, and support for Windows and Android. But if you are a Switch user, well, tough luck. That's where the Bluetooth version comes in, like a hero in the third act. Same sexy design, pro level features, but now it's rocking a Switch style layout and motion controls. Switch only. Sorry, PC folks. And for the controller fanatics out there, the Bluetooth model keeps it simple and stealthy in just black and white. Purple kind of got left out like an underrated support character. Performance wise, this thing is loaded. We're talking 2 extra back paddles, R4, L4 bumpers, RGB fire rings, because what's a controller without glowing lights? And even a charging dock thrown in the box. It even includes a 2.4 gigahertz receiver, just in case Bluetooth isn't your jam. But hold up, before you yeet your old controller into the void, there are some trade offs. Unlike the wireless version, the Bluetooth one says nah to Android, skips SteamOS support, and doesn't come with the 8-speed mode or that glorious 1000 hertz polling rate. Basically, it's saying, I'm a lover, just try not that hard. And yet it costs you just a little more, $69, which is $10 extra compared to the wireless version. But hey, it's available right now on 8BitDo store and Amazon. So if you got a Switch and want a controller that looks like it came from the future and plays like a dream, this one might just be your next guilty pleasure. Or at the very least, a very fancy way to throw shells in Mario Kart. So ASUS just asked the universe one very important question. What if your gamer rig could be a waifu? And naturally, the answer was Hatsune Miku, everything. That's right, ASUS is teaming up with the iconic diva herself to drop a full-blown limited edition line of Miku-themed PC components. We're talking pastel color madness. White, blue, pink vibes on everything from gaming headsets to literal RTX 5060 Ti 8GB graphics cards that look like it signs anime openings on boot up. The collaboration was teased in a video by ASUS China GM Tony Wu, who's basically summoned every Vocaloid fan dreams PC loadout. There are 8 Miku feed components on the list, including a motherboard, a case, a gaming keyboard, a mouse, a water-cooled Zephyrus rig, yes, water-cooled like our fanbase tiers, and even a gaming router, which even your Wi-Fi deserves to be cute. While there's no official worldwide release info yet, sorry global Miku lovers, the components are real and they are fabulous. And considering Miku just pulled up in Fortnite this year while dodging Godzilla beams, her status as queen of the digital world is basically undisputed. Long story short, your PC can now be a pop idol, and honestly, it's about time. Phil Spencer, the man who treats Xbox like his favorite child, recently dropped some spicy insights into the ever-evolving buffet that is Xbox Game Pass. In an interview with Variety, Phil basically said, look, Game Pass isn't for everyone, and that's okay. We're not forcing you to binge games like you're at an all-you-can-eat play buffet at a Gamers Vegas. He emphasized that Game Pass is just one of many ways to enjoy content. Whether you're a free-to-play fanatic, a collector of physical discs, or a kind of gamer who logs into only twice a year to play Call of Duty and Madden, the Xbox still has a seat at the table for you. That said, the service is thriving, especially in the PC cloud gaming scenes. Console users still very much alive and well, but Phil admits that they're not exactly the new frontier. And in classic cool Uncle Phil fashion, he reassured fans that Game Pass isn't trying to take over the world yet. If you rather buy your games outright, go ahead. Microsoft still makes money either way. Meanwhile, the latest Game Pass drop is stacked. GTA 5, Neon White, Far Cry 4, and even SpongeBob SquarePants, the Patrick Star game. Because why not criminal underworlds with undersea nonsense? Game Pass continues to be the glorious Netflix for gamers deal, with more genres than your local Redbox. So whether you're a hardcore gamer or someone who just wants to play as a pink starfish in its own spinoff, Game Pass has something for you. Just don't expect Phil to personally explain the ending of Dredge. And that's a wrap on today's tech and gaming madness. We've got 8BitDo finally giving us that sweet Bluetooth freedom for the Ultimate 2 for the Switch fans. Your couch just became a throne. ASUS is out here saying, why build a PC when you can build a waifu? Hatsune Miku stands, it's your time to shine. Valve might be cooking up a new Steam box that could shake the whole handheld scene. And Phil Spencer, still out here casually reminding us that Game Pass isn't just a subscription, it's a lifestyle. Or at least the option for incentivizing gamer in all of this. Now I gotta know, would you rock a full Hatsune Miku setup? Or is that a bit too dear for your taste? Are you hyped for the new Steam box or still Team Deck? And is Game Pass your go-to, or are you more of a buy and own it persist? Now, off to the comments. I want to hear what you think. Smash that like button if you're feeling the vibes, subscribe for more retro to modern tech goodness, and ring that bell so you're always first to be the party. This has been Moan from Digital and Retro Fusion. I'm signing off. Stay chill, stay curious, and always keep fusing the past with the future. Peace.